So I'm either cursed or blessed that every novel I read, I tend to be able to relate to my life in one way or another. And the story I'm reading right now, Let Me Game in Peace, has a scene where the main character, along with three other characters, need to make their way through a dimensional zone of sorts. And in order to get through to where they're headed, they have to experience 200 or so horrendous punishments. At least one person out of the four needs to pull this off in order for them to get where they're going. And of the four people, two people are trying to accomplish this. That way, if one person fails, at least one of them makes it through all of the punishments, and they're on a time window, yada, yada, yada. So all this background context is to bring up how the two people went about pushing through this pain of these tortures, and how the author illustrated a really interesting theme in the process. So one character was military, part of the military, was very, I got this, I'm gonna push through, willpower. And the other character was a bit of a foppish scion of a rich family, and as soon as he starts experiencing the first punishment, he instantly starts screaming out, "Ah, this hurts so bad, ah, I can't believe you're making me do this, ah." And the military man is judging him and is staying silent and just taking it. And about 100 or so punishments in, the military man comes out of a torture, and after he's done being tortured, breaks down, just starts screaming, holding his head in agony, and just can't take the pain anymore, and ends up just watching this foppish scion continue to take the pain, scream out like a little bitch, and moan and bitch, and push himself to his own limits and almost snap himself. But what was interesting is how the author made a point to have these two characters foiled, where you've got this tough guy who's trying to act like everything's fine and like he can handle it, and then you've got this other guy who's willing to scream and let it out. And it also reminds me of a couple different novels. I know Altered Carbon's one of them, where there's this concept that if you're ever being tortured, to just scream, not to hold it in at all, and that holding in that scream is counterproductive, because you need all the energy you can get to make it through something like that. And if you're holding in your scream, that's taking energy away from you. And then how can I relate this to my own life? This is the hard part. This is the part I don't want to do, don't want to talk about, don't want to get into. Hello. But I'm currently 3 weeks into living in a tent. I'm still working, but it's tough. I've got a dog. He can't come to work with me. He can't stay in the tent while I'm at work, so I'm constantly trying to find people to watch him. And I've been acting like everything's okay. I've been the military man, holding in the scream, going, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And let this video be my evidence that I'm not fucking fine. I'm breaking down. I don't, I hardly know where to turn to at this point, It's tough. I love my dog. I don't want to separate from him. So all these people offering to take him off my hands aren't helping. Can't find anybody to just watch him temporarily while I work full time to get us back into place. And I'm watching my money dwindle away, as I can only work 1 to 2, 3 days a week. And this sucks. I can't take it anymore. I need to get myself out of this situation. Y'all have a good day, and I hope this video was helpful.